Today, we will talk about accidental death and dismemberment, AD&D, insurance. Accidental death and dismemberment insurance is insurance, usually added as a rider to a health or life insurance policy, that covers the unintentional death or dismemberment of the insured. Dismemberment includes the loss, or the loss of use, of body parts or functions, such as limbs, speech, eyesight, and hearing. AD&D insurance contains a schedule that details the terms and percentages of the various benefits and covered special circumstances. For example, if an insured dies from injuries sustained in an accident, the death must occur within a specified period for benefits to be paid. When adding an AD&D rider, also known as a double indemnity rider, to a life insurance policy, the designated beneficiaries receive benefits from both the rider and the underlying policy if the insured dies accidentally. Benefits typically cannot exceed a certain amount, as detailed in the rider. Typically, accidental death covers exceptional circumstances, such as exposure to the elements, traffic accidents, homicide, falls, drowning, and accidents involving heavy equipment. Most AD&D policies pay a percentage for the loss of a limb, partial or permanent paralysis, or the loss of use of specific body parts, such as the loss of sight, hearing, or speech. The types and extent of injuries covered are particular to and defined by each insurer and policy. Voluntary accidental death and dismemberment insurance is an optional financial protection plan that provides a beneficiary with cash if the policyholder is accidentally killed or loses certain body parts. VAD&D is also a limited form of life insurance and is generally less expensive than a full life insurance policy. Each insurance provider includes a list of exclusions. In most instances, the list includes suicide, death from illness or natural causes, and wartime injuries. Other common exclusions include death resulting from the overdose of toxic substances, death while under the influence of non-prescription drugs, suicide, certain recreational activities, and the injury or death of a professional athlete during a sporting event. Financial assistance. An accidental death impacts the surviving loved ones emotionally as well as financially, as they must now deal with a sudden loss of income. Supplements lost income. Because the loss of income will carry forward, AD&D policies provide funds in addition to the death benefit offered through the traditional life insurance on the insured. Lower premiums. Because coverage is limited to certain events causing accidental death or loss of limb, premiums are relatively inexpensive. Only pays for certain incidents. This limited coverage can be disadvantageous to policyholders because it only pays upon certain events. Low likelihood of payout. The leading cause of death in the United States is heart-related issues, while accidents rank fourth. Group coverage lost when you change jobs. If coverage is group or employer-sponsored, it may not be portable if the insured leaves the group or employer. False sense of security. Having AD&D may give policyholders a false sense of security if they include the face amount in their cumulative life insurance totals during planning. Accidental death and dismemberment insurance pays benefits in the case of a person's accidental death or dismemberment. While it is usually added as a rider on a life insurance policy, it can also be purchased as standalone coverage. Accidental death and dismemberment coverage only pays a benefit if death results from a covered accident or upon the loss, or loss of use, of a limb. In contrast, coverage is broader with life insurance. Voluntary accidental death and dismemberment insurance is an optional financial protection plan that covers the same situations that regular AD&D insurance does. It is often purchased by workers in occupations that come with physical risk. Although unexpected, a heart attack is considered a natural cause of death and is, therefore, typically excluded from AD&D coverage. There is one exception to this exclusion. If the heart attack was precipitated by the accident, most AD&D policies will pay the stated benefit. AD&D coverage is relatively inexpensive compared to traditional and whole life insurance. Costs can be as little as a few dollars per month. Accidental death and dismemberment is a type of insurance policy that pays a benefit upon the accidental death of an insured or upon the loss of a limb due to an accident. AD&D is designed to supplement regular life insurance, as coverage is limited to certain types of accidents. Here are 5 key takeaways. 1. Accidental death and dismemberment, AD&D, insurance is usually added as a rider to a life insurance policy. 2. AD&D insurance pays benefits in the case of a person's accidental death or dismemberment, the loss, or loss of use, of body parts or functions. 3. AD&D insurance usually comes with significant coverage limitations, so always read the fine print. 4. AD&D does not pay if the insured died due to natural causes, such as cancer or heart disease. 5. Known as double indemnity, AD&D may pay a benefit equal to or a multiple of, usually 2x, the regular policy's face amount. Hope this would help. Thanks for watching.